Hello there, my name is Ashri and this is Gadget 360. And today's video will take a look at best smartphones of 2021. Now you must be thinking, why are we doing this in the middle of the year? Well, there is a reason behind it. You see, last year a lot of smartphone makers were forced to delay their product launches because of the pandemic, and the availability of the phones was also a big issue. Now, despite the fact that this year hasn't been good for a lot of reasons, some excellent smartphones have already been launched in India across price segments. So instead of doing a compilation of the best smartphones at the end of the year, we thought, why not put together a collection of the devices that we feel really stand out in the market right now and deserve your attention. Now, all the phones on the list have been reviewed by us and have got at least 8 in the overall rating and the sub scores. Also, we looked for what unique features and performances each phone offered compared to its competitors in the same segment. Also, all these phones had to have a unanimous vote from everyone in the reviews team at Gadget 360, and we wouldn't hesitate to recommend these phones to anyone. Now, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the chosen ones. Now, first up on our list is OnePlus Nord CE that starts at just Rs 22,999. It is a good looking phone with great software, powerful enough hardware and decent cameras for casual use. The phone software is its strong suit, while some of the compromises include the lack of the signature alert slider, a missing ultra-wide selfie camera, and a more mainstream look and feel. While on the plus side, it's relatively affordable, battery life is good, and it charges quickly. Now, if you can wrap your head around paying nearly Rs 70,000 for a Xiaomi phone, then you will find that there is a lot to like in Mi 11 Ultra. It packs in top-of-the-line hardware and features, while its key highlights include IP68 rating, 8K video recording support, and wireless charging at 67 watt. Some of its downsides include its unwieldy size and weight, inconsistent in-display fingerprint scanner, and a few software bugs. Overall though, if you have your eye on the Galaxy S21 Ultra but don't have the budget, then this is the next best thing. Speaking of the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, this in our opinion is the best Android smartphone in the market today. It features a great design, excellent display, blazing fast performance and solid battery life. The Galaxy S21 Ultra arguably has one of the best set of cameras out there. Its telephoto cameras especially are in a league of their own. While apart from being expensive, this phone is also a bit heavy and bulky, and it tends to run hot when stressed. Next is the Vivo X60 Pro that has the best stabilization system for video recording in its class thanks to the second generation gimbal system and a sensor that is physically stabilized. The X60 Pro is slim and looks great, delivers solid gaming performance and features a crisp 120Hz AMOLED display. And if you use your phone to create a lot of video content, then you should give the X60 Pro a second look. Next comes the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G, which is very similar to the original Galaxy S20 FE, except that you get 5G thanks to the upgraded SoC. It offers pretty much everything that you could ask for in a Samsung flagship, but at a highly reduced price. There's an IP68 rating, a telephoto camera, a 120Hz AMOLED display, a metal body, wireless charging, and a good battery life. Now, all of this is backed by a very functional Android skin, and the Samsung brand name makes it very good value for money. The Mi 11X Pro is another excellent phone that starts at just Rs 40,000. It gets the current gen SoC, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 5G. The Mi 11X Pro is a well-built stylish phone. It has a 120Hz crisp AMOLED screen, stereo speakers and an IP53 rating for water resistance. We found its cameras to be surprisingly good, but Xiaomi's MIUI software is the only real party pooper here, with its annoying promotional content in some stock apps. However, if you can look past that, then the Mi 11X Pro offers some tremendous value for money. The Redmi Note 10 Pro Max and by extension the Redmi Note 10 Pro are two phones that offer great combinations of features for their prices. With these phones you get an attractive design, IP53 rating for water resistance, stereo speakers, 120Hz AMOLED display and a massive battery for very fast charging. Its camera performance is very good, especially their tele macro cameras that can capture some truly stunning close-up shots. But if you aren't concerned about 5G, you might be happy with this balance of cost and features. Lastly, OnePlus 9 Pro that brought some improvement over last year's OnePlus 8 Pro. Its new glossy design might not be to everyone's liking, but it's well built and delivers excellent performance all around. Some of its noteworthy features include 50-watt wireless charging and a class-leading ultra-wide camera. The display continues to impress, performance is excellent, the rest of the rear cameras are very competent in low light and battery life is also solid. So those were the best phones of 2021. Let me know in the comment section below if we missed out on any of the devices that you feel deserve the top spot in the best phone list. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you very soon in the next video.